Kash Doll and that man done split up, huh? I'm sure it had a lot to do with him being controlling as hell. Talking about some don't wear no makeup, don't get your hair did. I want you wearing your real hair. Don't wear no makeup, just be plain. And I'm sure it had a lot to do with that baby daddy. And they got into it on the internet too, child, last week. I don't know. I hate this for my girl. Don't let no man change you.
Welcome back to Fame Drop. So Kash Doll just dropped a bomb. She's single again. She jumped on Twitter and said, "At this point in my life, I just need to be single. Za'darius is a great guy, but we can't see eye to eye. And with all due respect, we decided to part ways. I'm giving the internet a break also, so I'm done with y'all too right now." Now this had me stunned because just a minute ago, they were looking like relationship goals. All smiles, all love, all over social media. They'd been linked since earlier this year, serving nothing but matching energy vibes. But here's where it gets interesting. Just 2 days before that breakup tweet, she hit the retweet button on a post that said, "Manipulation is when someone blames you for their reaction to their toxic behavior, but doesn't discuss their disrespect that triggered you." Now maybe this wasn't aimed at Za'darius, but the timing? It's giving "I said what I said" without naming names. Allegedly, it's like she just aired it all out in one slick move. For context, Za'darius plays for the Detroit Lions, and from what's been said, he was sliding into her DMs heavy. Kash claims she didn't even know who he was at first because she's not big on football, but he stayed persistent until she gave him a shot. The first time they were spotted together was in March, in Ghana no less. They were living it up, looking fly and cozy. Za'darius even posted about the trip saying it was life-changing, though he kept it mysterious at first and didn't post her in the pics. But by April, they were outside. Kash was posting him with captions like, "Mine." You know how it is when you're feeling someone heavy? Za'darius started showing her off too, even throwing in Jay-Z tracks as the soundtrack to their romance. Vacations, dancing on the beach, him hyping her up like she's the star of the show. It was all picture perfect. But here's the wild part. This all moved fast. Kash had only split from Tracy T back in July 2024, and by March 2025, she was jet-setting to Ghana with a whole new man. Talk about a whirlwind. So yeah, about 8 months together. On paper, that's not lightning fast, but when you remember she had just welcomed her second child with Tracy T, a lot of folks felt like it was way too soon. Quick recap, Kash Doll and Tracy T had been locked in for a while. They had 2 kids together, little Cash In and baby Clarity. Her daughter Clarity was born in June 2024, and by July of that same year, Kash was announcing she was single. Word is, Tracy had been stepping out on her. Kash even said her daughter gave her the clarity she needed to walk away, which is why she chose that name. She wasn't about to have her kids growing up in that kind of drama, so she claimed she had to make the tough call and leave. And that's where it started to get spicy between Tracy T and Za'darius. Apparently, Tracy wasn't exactly clapping for her happiness. He was low-key jealous of her and Arias' situation, no matter how much he tried to downplay it. He was clearly feeling some type of way about how quickly she'd moved on. At first, the public was rooting for Kash and Arias. Everything seemed picture perfect, but then came the switch. Kash Doll did an interview where she revealed Arias wasn't feeling her wearing makeup. And get this, she actually stopped wearing it for a while, showing up everywhere completely natural. Some people saw that as a sweet compromise, but a lot of women saw it as a glaring red flag.
Kash Doll man said he likes her better with no makeup, and they're saying that's the oldest trick in the book, and Kash Doll shouldn't fall for that shit. Because what did he mean he liked you without makeup? When he met you, you had a full face full of makeup, right? You are a celebrity. You have to be glammed up. The reason for him not wanting you to wear makeup is so that the next man cannot look at you. That's the reason behind it.
Ladies, if a man wants you to stop wearing makeup or change your appearance aesthetically any type of way, if you like to wear wigs, weave, nails, acrylic nails, and he tells you, "Baby, you look good natural. I want you to look natural. You're more beautiful natural." Red flag. A man that tries to change your appearance aesthetically is highly abusive and controlling. And yes, this conversation is about Kash Doll and her man, Za'darius. He's telling her he prefers her without makeup.
From there, things must have shifted behind the scenes, because now she's saying they just can't see eye to eye. That's vague enough to mean 100 different things. But if that tweet she shared was about him, it sounds like he wasn't exactly the dream guy after all. We can't really know what's happening when the cameras are off. We only get tiny glimpses of these couples, a few seconds here, a quick clip there. That means we're always watching from the outside. And the fact that she's stepping away from social media too, that screams to me that she's really feeling this breakup.
I did not see this coming. Kash Doll and her boo just broke up today. She confirmed the split. He posted that he's single. Neither one of them is following each other. This is a shocker to me because I feel like they were so cute together. Like, she was happy, he was happy. I guess we be on the outside looking in, so we really don't know. But hopefully next time on her next relationship, she'll take things slow. Plus, she got kids, so she'll probably move a lot different next time. But I wish her nothing but the best. I wish him the best. And we'll see what happens next.
Well, Kash Doll has split from Za'darius Smith. She tweeted, "At this point in my life, I just need to be single. Za'darius is a great guy, but we can't see eye to eye, and with all due respect, we decided to part ways. I'm giving the internet a break also, so I'm done with y'all too right now." You know, she seemed really happy with him, but a lot of people were mentioning how she can't even really truly be herself. Like she wasn't wearing her makeup because he didn't like it. She was only wearing her natural hair because he liked that. So maybe this is the best. Maybe she felt like, you know, she couldn't truly be herself in that relationship. I do know that her baby daddy, Tracy, he's probably mad happy, just, you know, overwhelmed with the fact that she's a single woman now. His baby mama's back. But yeah, hopefully she, you know, spends this time getting to know herself, just being free, because sometimes it's just great to be free and single and have fun. That's it. Shout out to Kash Doll.
Kash Doll and Darius, I think that's his name. Okay, they going through a breakup. All right. She said she's done with him right now. They're not seeing eye to eye. And she's also done with us, the internet. Okay? Now, well, let me tell y'all something, ladies. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to take a year or two and heal. Because, see, people think healing take 1 month, 2 months. Baby, it take a little while. Okay? It's literally you out here looking like a damn fool. Jumping out of one relationship. You got kids. You got to think about your children. Okay? You're not out here just moving for you. You're moving for them. I understand everybody want love. But do you want something you just throwing together and putting together and being with somebody for a couple months? Now, these people look like they was so in love. Everything was going good. He was just at the wedding. So how we get from this to that? Now, I don't know what happened. Maybe she caught him cheating. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she said they're not seeing eye to eye. And the relationship is done. And she's also done with our ass, too. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. J-Lo. Mwah.
I am over the moon, disgusted and busted that Kash Doll and Za'darius, am I gonna say his name right? I don't know. But they broke up. She just released a statement saying they broke up. They can't see eye to eye. And right now, they just decided to call it quits. And that she ain't gonna be on the internet for a while following this. So I just feel like when a Pisces go MIA like that, she heartbroken and she over it. She over it and everybody, basically. You know what I'm saying? That her best solitude is to go within her own mind. You know, Pisces do that. We dreamers and we're lovers. So right now, things didn't go as planned and she gave this man her all and she feel like probably on some level, he was taking advantage of that. And Pisces aren't really disrespectful until you get disrespectful. So she's not gonna shed no light on what happened behind scenes unless he get messy and start spilling things. Then she will. But right now, the best thing for her as a Pisces is solitude, silence, and being around people that truly, genuine love you and ain't causing you to be extra. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad because I really thought that maybe he was going to be the one to appreciate her for her, love her, and maybe they were going to eventually have kids and get married and all of those good things. But here we are. And maybe they can work things out behind the scenes without so many people prying in their business. But dang, I just hate it for my girl. I love me some Kash down bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just say, when that one don't act right, get you another one, Kash Doll, and so be it.
Sometimes, no matter how perfect it looks on Instagram, the reality just doesn't line up. Now tell me, do you think Za'darius was pulling slick moves behind the scenes? Was there some low-key manipulation going on? Or was this just two people who couldn't make it work? And how do you feel about them calling it quits? Were you rooting for them as a couple, or are you glad she made the move to walk away? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and don't forget to comment what you think. I want to hear it all.